Hello everyone and welcome to the very last Castaways episode. Today we are going to be building a bridge and then of course finding a way to get off these islands. So be sure to like and subscribe and let's go ahead and jump right in. I think that today we will wear the potato hat just for old time's sake. You know, I just gotta go back to my roots every once in a while. But in last episode we added this chicken coop to our island and then also this new storage building, and really my island is starting to feel very fleshed out and honestly kind of finished. But one thing that I think it really needs is some kind of bridge to connect me to the rest of the girls, because I am kind of over here by myself in my own little corner. Oh, and also the chickens like to get out of the chicken coop somehow. I honestly don't know how they are achieving that. And I did trade these trapdoors that were here with fences, so they weren't just hopping right there by the trapdoors. But honestly, it was kind of better that way because at least they were staying inside of the chicken coop. So I wonder if I can actually make them stay inside of the actual chicken coop this time and not just a pen. Maybe we can try it that way if I can find all the chickens. So we'll just do a little crouch jump to get inside. Can they get inside? They should be able to, I would think. Oh, there we go. Okay, so if I remove the railway, they can actually get in here. They're trying. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot, but they're getting out of these windows. Okay, let me put some fences here maybe. I thought this was going to be an easy fix. There we go, and we'll go ahead and breed them up so they can make another baby. And I guess they just have lost their pen privileges. They'll just stay in the chicken coop forever. Oh yeah, and let's put those rails back. Anyways, moving on to today's project, we're going to need to gather a bit of oak wood and then also spruce wood. Ooh, and all of the skyrus wood that I have. A little bit of calcite, a tiny bit of stone. We'll actually need a lot of campfires. I'm not sure how many, but we're going to need a lot. Maybe not 28, maybe we'll start with 14. Ooh, and we have a campfire here, and we'll also grab these lanterns. And last but not least, I think we'll just need some leaves, so we'll grab the oak leaves and then also some of the flowering ones too. And I believe that this will about do it for our material gathering. However, I do want to trade with red librarians to see if they'll give us some lanterns, because I don't think 4 lanterns will be enough. Also, all of these birds are lagging out the server, so I've been just occasionally getting rid of them. Looks like Red has been getting rid of some birds as well. All right, hello, Kens. Do you have any lanterns for trade? Okay, you don't. What about this Ken? Okay, he does. Perfect. And we actually have 9 emeralds, so we'll go ahead and trade all of those for these lanterns. Oh my gosh, and that's my first time trading with villagers. If we need any more lanterns, then we can just come back here. How do I get out? Oh, this way. But if we need any more lanterns, then we can just come back and trade with the villagers. Coal is just so hard to come by on these islands for some reason. So we kind of have to do everything that we can to not use coal. I don't think Brooke will mind if we harvest some of her rice. So how do we do it? We just punch, I guess, and then we plant it back. Okay, perfect. Easy peasy. Well, back to our island we go. Goodbye, birds. How are they just multiplying? I don't understand. So, for this bridge, I want to use a lot of skyrus as kind of the pillar blocks. And then to fill it in, we will just use some oak slabs. Let's go ahead and connect it straight over just to make it a little bit easier to figure out where it's going to end on the other side. And then we will come back and add some variation in height and then also detail and texture it. So it'll end up right here. And then we'll do the same thing with the skyrus just to add some little support beams. I don't want this bridge just to be flat. I feel like that would be pretty boring. So we are going to have it slope up a bit. From here, we will just fill it out a bit more. I hope that this is even. Bridges are pretty tricky to build, apparently. Okay, but it looks pretty even. Now let's see if the pillars line up. I am not going to make them go all the way down. Not quite yet. I want to make sure that I have enough skyrus so they don't line up. I want every section to have like 2 empty spaces, and this one has 3, and I want it to be perfectly in the middle. So I am going to have to shorten this side of the bridge. I'm sure that won't be too difficult, right? Actually, that wasn't that tricky. I fixed it. Now the bridge is perfectly even. All we have to do is, of course, make it look good. And then also I want to double up all of these slabs down here and get rid of these little slabs on the bottom layer. So I will be busy working on that. The bridge is so pretty, and I'm just so happy with how it turned out. Doesn't it look so good? I love it. Of course, this bridge is built on a diagonal, and I think I did really good for making it a diagonal bridge because they can definitely be a bit more tricky. But I also added some glowberry vines, and then to make this overhang, we have some leaves and campfires. But I do want to add one more thing to the bridge just to increase the ambiance a little bit. So let's go ahead and make a few different colors of stained glass, like some light blue, purple. We'll go ahead and do a blue and then a pink, I think. Sev and Red made a bridge connecting their islands, and they have these really cool amethyst blocks with lanterns on them. And I want to do that same thing, but instead of amethyst blocks, I think I want to do just regular glass. So this will be a little bit tricky because it does need to be floating. So we may have to do a bit of bridging and towering to make this work. All right, what do we think? I just added one, but I think that it'll look really cool to have a bunch of them around. I just have to figure out how to space them out and make it look good. Maybe I should grab a bit more dirt, and I'm also going to need some more lanterns. Now, let's finish this bridge up. Once it reaches nighttime, I definitely want to check out the bridge with all of the new lights because I think it's going to look so pretty. Now that we have the bridge done, though, we need to actually make a path connecting to it. So I think I want to widen this part of the land just a little bit so we actually have space for a pathway. And then we'll just start sketching out a pathway. And I think I wanted to maybe connect up here. We'll have some kind of little staircase connecting right there. Let's replace the basalt with some dirt so that we can actually have some paths. Add a little staircase here and then connect it to this path. Now that the sun is setting, look how gorgeous this bridge is. Oh my goodness, this is like my favorite thing I've ever built. Ever. Like probably my favorite thing on this island. I don't know why I love it so much, but it's so magical and it's so pretty. Wow, I need to build bridges a lot more often because this is so cool. And also look at Sev's island over there. It looks so good. Look at Sev's bridge. So cute. Her island looks like a little mini city or something. But I am scared of the dark, so let's sleep. Here by the water, let's just add a little railing with our tried and true stripped oak log. I went ahead and added some bushes and some dirt, a little bit of this oak plank, and I think it's looking a lot better. But I just remembered that we got this rice from Brooke's garden, and I want to go ahead and chop it up and make some of the ropes. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Okay, so easy. And then we make it somehow just like that. Perfect. And now we have 15. That should be plenty. Ooh, maybe we can place it here, that kind of works a little bit. Actually, I think I am willing to sacrifice this button just so that it can actually connect to this log. I really need to clean up my mess. I am just procrastinating. I wasn't able to add any rope over here by the barn in last episode, but now that we have rope, I'm going to go ahead and add it somewhere, maybe here, and then maybe some more rope here. Before I move on to the other side of the bridge to connect it to Red's Island, I think that I want to get some more lanterns because I really want to make my island as spawn proof as possible. So we are going to need some more emeralds to do so. So let's go ahead and craft up a bunch of paper. Okay, I probably don't need that much paper, honestly. Hello again, villagers. And so we'll just trade them a bunch of paper in return for your lanterns. I will never get over this bridge. It's so magical. I at least want my pathways to be spawn proof. I don't really mind too much if the prairie grass is spawn proof, honestly, but the pathways need to be spawn proof. So what I'm going to do is just add some spruce palisades with a little lantern on top like so, and we can kind of just place these around. Moving on to this pathway over here, I think that what I'm going to do is replace the sand with a bit of dirt so that we're able to make a pathway. And then we can kind of just try to do maybe like a little diagonal staircase up. What is he doing? I am unfortunately out of lanterns, so I can't sprinkle those around the pathway, but I know that there is some beach grass over here on this extra island, and I think I'm going to shear some of that so we can add to the sand. Oh, can you not shear it? Can you silk touch it? Okay, you can silk touch it. Cool. Oh, and the seashells. We definitely need to get these seashells. And also these sand slabs. That's so cool. Why does it take so long to mine though? Sand slab. I love that. But I guess I'll leave the slab here. Whoa, thank you, dolphin. We are so speedy now. Oh, 2 dolphins. Hello. Now we sprinkle around all of this beach grass, and it looks like a creeper may have exploded there. And then, of course, the seashells. I love these seashells so much. And they're all unique, which makes it so much more fun. Maybe we can just clean this up a little bit. Much better. Now that the beach is looking a lot cuter, let's go ahead and just connect this path with Red's pathway over here. Sorry, flowers. I promise you I will replant you. One thing I learned about it is that you can actually place the torches inside of the carpenter's workbench and get like spruce torches and iron torches. Isn't that so cool? We're going to have to be a little bit cheap since we don't have lanterns, but at least we have these iron torches. It kind of is a little bit fancier, you know, than a regular torch, and we can replace Red's spammed torches with these little palisades and iron torches. Last but not least, we just need to do a little bit of bone mealing. And that pretty much does it for this little pathway. I love how it goes through these dark oak trees. It's just extra cozy. And now we are actually connected to everyone else. These birds are just having their own little bird-sized bonfire. Honestly, pretty adorable. And the beach too, with the beach grass and the seashells. Oh, and I'm so happy, okay? I'm so happy. But unfortunately, it is time to clean up my mess. Stuff is cleaned up, and Brooke has actually called all of the girls to the main island for a little meeting. So let's go see what that's about.
Okay, so guys, I've called this meeting because I went offshore and I found something that I think will get us off the islands.
Oh,
What is that?
Whoa.
Yeah, this is a waystone. And I think we can use it to teleport. I can give it a go and show you guys if you like.
Ooh.
Oh
my gosh, she's gone.
goodness.
Where'd she go?
She left us.
Oh my gosh, she's back.
I'm back.
She's back.
I'm back.
Oh my gosh.
And all of you
you
should
okay?
be able to use it as well. Yeah, I'm fine. It's great. It just takes a level.
Oh,
I want to try.
Ooh.
Should I try?
Yeah.
Should I try?
Oh my
Can I
gosh.
click it? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Wait.
Where do we go?
Whoa. Try.
Whoa.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
we're
not
in a
magic.
stinky village.
Where are we?
Yeah, so I actually have like heaps of these. There's enough for everybody. So if you want to set one up somewhere, you can have your own.
Wait,
Oh my
is this a way that we can maybe get back home, you think?
Yeah, I think from the village that this teleports us to, we should all be able to like kind of go in our own directions and find home.
Oh my gosh, we can
Oh my
go
gosh.
home
Wait, Drift,
after
did we
all
get
this time. This
Yeah.
is huge, guys.
It doesn't even
We
seem
can
real.
actually get
I think we
home.
can leave. Yeah.
You just go?
Wow. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna miss this place a little bit. I don't know how to quite
I'm not gonna
feel.
miss it. Let's go. Let's go right now.
No.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well, clearly we can all see what Frog thinks about us. But I do actually think she likes us, believe it or not. Anyways, with these new waystones, we now all have a way to get off these islands and potentially go home. Though, of course, we had to have one more big get-together before we go our separate ways.
If we all decide to go our own separate ways, don't you think we should just have like a proper goodbye? This place has been home to us for a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
What would we
Party.
do?
Sleepover?
I'm just saying.
Sleepover?
We can build
Oh my
a
God.
restaurant if anybody wants to, eat some burgers, give
Food,
me some
food,
money,
food.
know?
Oh my gosh,
Burgers?
burgers.
Yep,
Burgers.
yep.
Let's go.
Burgers.
And so we all decided to go over to Drift's new restaurant, followed by a little sleepover at Sev's new inn.
This looks like a McDrips.
Yep, the one and only.
Ooh.
Food.
Welcome everybody. Welcome to
Oh, it's so
my
cozy.
burger barn.
Oh, I've been
Ew.
putting this at my house.
Though things got a bit chaotic as always.
No, I want a fresh one. I don't want one that was sitting in the cabinet.
fresh.
Is it moldy,
I-
Madison?
I want,
got
no,
it.
no,
Delicious.
that's not a fresh
Delicious.
one.
That's a fresh one.
No, it's not. You
I
did not go
got
to
a
the crafting
fresh
table.
one.
I don't want
I
that.
got
Okay,
a
here, let me
fresh
make you a fresh
Let me
one
make
really
one.
quickly.
Once we finally all got our burgers, we were getting a bit tired and decided to head over to Sev's hotel.
So up here is the hotel.
Oh my.
Wow.
Ooh,
Wow.
ocean
Okay.
room.
I feel like I'm going to the
room.
bathhouse
The
and
magic
spirit
room.
it away.
I like
the little
that.
There's
animals.
always snakes in this one.
I want to see the jungle one.
Basically our
Oh,
island.
so cute.
Feel safe.
What is happening?
There's a guy with a trident.
What?
I hate this. Look at this.
There's a trident in your drink.
It's a trident in my. Okay,
Anyways, we all went upstairs to get some drinks.
watch out for
Wait.
glass
Oh,
shards.
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
Brooke,
I
I put a
need
drink on your
punching.
head.
Nom, nom,
Oh,
nom.
oh.
I need punching.
Oh.
Touch me. I need to drink.
Touch me.
Yeah.
I want ice cream.
Drink slaps. Drink slaps.
And then we sat on the roof looking at the beautiful stars for one last cozy moment. This has been such a life-changing experience for us, and believe it or not, we're all really, really going to miss it here, and we are so sad to leave. Well, I guess this is it. It's honestly crazy to me to think that I'm actually going to be going home. I have come to love this island and all of the girls so much. So I'm actually so sad for this to end. But I just have to remember that I can always come back here to visit whenever I want and maybe see one of the other girls. But it's still just so sad. That being said, we do need to make us a little display for this waystone. So let me go ahead and start gathering some materials for that. I'm also going to need some lanterns for this build, so let me walk across this bridge one last time. I'm honestly so sad. Everything that I do, I'm just like, this is going to be one of my last times ever doing this. Except we can visit it again in the future, but I want to trade with Red's librarians to get some lanterns. Ken, I will miss you so much. This is probably my last trade ever with you. I did have something else planned for this spot, but since I want to build this waystone and since I'm going home, I think that I'm just going to build it right in that space. Well, let's go ahead and get this very last build of our island in. last day on the island, we have pillagers because why not? It wouldn't be our very last day on the island without these guys. But I can't believe we've built this beautiful bridge and we're leaving. We don't even really get to use the bridge, but it's so pretty and I'm just so happy with everything that I have done to transform this island into a second little home for myself. And to think it all began here with this one build, and we've truly changed this island into something special. But moving on to the little waystone display we have here, I went ahead and added these glass lantern lights. Oh yeah, and we have a wandering trader. We have all of the friends here to wish us goodbye. But yes, we added these little glass lanterns and I added this little manicured garden back here, and I think it really fills this area out nicely. I added a little beehive because I literally have so many, so might as well place one out for decoration. And you know, before we leave, let's do one more sleep in our cozy house, one more sleep in our cute pink bed. I'm definitely not stalling at all, definitely not. I've slept so many nights right here in this tiny bedroom, and I'm going to miss it so much. I think that I'll leave our potato hat here. It truly belongs here, honestly. So we'll place him right there. And with that, it's time to leave. Goodbye, wandering trader and llamas. Goodbye, bee. Goodbye, cows. Goodbye, lizard. Goodbye, pink sheep. Goodbye, chickens. Goodbye, snails. Goodbye, other lizards. Goodbye, fish. Goodbye, all of my mob heads. And goodbye to my island. The time has come. It is time to go home. You know, it will be nice to go home. And now that we have a waystone, we can teleport here whenever we want to. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and go home. Wow. We're here. It's so weird being back. Oh, hello, fish. Better just go on upstairs to our house. Wow, it's been so long. Oh, hello, bear. I'm so happy to see you. Long time no see. Wow, I have a lot of work to do here. It is nice to be home. Maybe this isn't so bad after all.